So there may be many reasons why you are struggling to fall asleep, stay asleep, or waking in the middle of the night and then struggling to fall back asleep. So here I'll speak about nine reasons why that could be, and also some tips on how to combat that. So number one, is there too much light in your room? If there's too much light, you're going to wake up. And also, you need darkness for melatonin. And melatonin, obviously, as you know, is what we need to fall and stay asleep. So, to combat that, you could buy yourself some blockout curtains or blinds. Secondly, is there noise that wakes you up in the middle of the night? Now, for those with partners that snore, you can buy some earplugs for that too. What are you doing just before bed? Are you on phones, tablets, laptops, things like that? Because there's studies that show that the blue light actually inhibits the creation or secretion of melatonin, which will also affect your sleep. So what you can do then is rather read a book and put down any devices about 30 minutes to an hour before bedtime. Then, are you drinking coffee at night? We all know that coffee is a stimulant, and besides that, it might even get you to go to the loo 100 times during the night. It's best to maybe avoid that at night and rather have your last cup of coffee in the afternoon. Then, when last have you looked at a new pillow or mattress? Just have a look and see if your bed is nice and comfortable. Are you constantly thinking or struggling to shut your mind off? It's not necessarily that you might be worrying about something. Some people are. But others are just thinking about things they need to do and they feel like their mind is just racing. Now, funny thing, your brain makes associations to things. All right, so you've got an association to food. You've got an association, so when you walk into the kitchen there's food, for example. So when you go to bed, the association that your brain should be making is rest, relaxation, intimacy, things like that. And if you're constantly worrying or thinking about things that needs to be done and things like that and not switching off, your brain is then making a different association. And then every time you go to bed, that's the trigger. And your brain goes, okay, this is time for us to now think about all the things we need to do. So rather schedule some time before you go to bed to sit down and work out if there's anything that you need to do. Write down a list, grab yourself a book, write it down, or if there's anything that you need to sort out, work out, and you think you might forget, write it all down, because even just writing down is like downloading a file out of or from our brains. Okay, so that'll help. Then if you find yourself waking in the middle of the night, and you are struggling to fall back asleep, and you do have your mind racing and you didn't write certain things down, get up, go to a different room, sit on a couch with a dim light on, and start writing those things down, and only go back to your bed when you're going to actually sleep. Are you having a late night snack at night or just before you go to bed? That might also be something that is aiding in you struggling to fall or stay asleep. So if you really want that midnight snack or a little snack just before you go to bed, rather opt for something like pistachios that's really high in melatonin, and perhaps even 85% dark chocolate. So in my next video, I will share a short hypnosis session that might help you to fall asleep at night. So see you in the next one. Cheers. Bye.